Hey guys, it's Olivia. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made my health journal and hopefully help you realize the many benefits of journaling. I will also share great sources to find aesthetic, positive inspiration. But before we begin, I want to share a little background. My life used to be very disorganized, uninspired, and unproductive. But when I started journaling, my life changed. I started losing weight, creating good habits, staying organized and productive, and became a happier, more optimistic human. But the most important thing I've learned so far on my health journaling journey is to love and accept who I am and to enjoy the process of taking care of my body and inner spiritual beauty. So, introduction page. I drew a little heart rate line next to the words health and journal. Don't forget to date each page. I actually forgot to include that, but this isn't my actual health journal. I'm just recreating it to show you guys. To begin, I'm writing myself a note. This journal is all about self-love, maintaining healthy habits, and my weight loss journey. So this note is just a reminder for why I'm doing what I do, to address any mental challenges that are holding me back, and to always have faith. Dear self, this is your journey, your body, your mind. Only you can change your life. No one can do it for you. I believe in you, I trust you, I got you. Love me. This note is supposed to be very personal, so adjust it to your feelings about yourself. Here's another note to myself I didn't include. Beauty is about being comfortable in your own skin. Today, and for the rest of my days, I choose to love you, to cherish you, and to accept you, just the way you are. Now, visuals are essential to my journal, for they can be more powerful than words. So I found this little healthy living cycle to remind myself of the things I should be doing. Now, you must address your current state. This is what I was feeling in the beginning before I started this journal. Quite negative. I lacked confidence and just wasn't happy with the person I saw in the mirror. Next, address your goals, your vision for who you want to be, what you want to achieve for yourself. This is a more broad outlook. One of my main goals is to gain self-control, so I drew this little cupcake taunting me, and this serves as a reminder that I am strong enough to resist a sugary treat when I need to. This is a continuation of my goals. It's important to write very particular goals for yourself because it will bring you closer to achieving that big vision. As I mentioned, weight loss is a goal of mine, so I wrote my goal weight and specific date I plan to reach it. Next, write a plan for how you're going to reach that goal. What I found works best is setting small, specific goals. You'll be more likely to stay consistent, and a little progress each day adds up. That's why I wrote to take it week by week. I'll explain this weekly method later into the video. I like to also keep my motivation and reasons for why I'm doing what I'm doing on my introduction page. This is so I can come back to it for a reminder if things get difficult and I want to give up further down the path. Each of us have unique motivations. I spent a long time trying to find what truly motivates me. While looking fit in a swimsuit was a good incentive, it didn't inspire me to keep going. What I realized was truly rewarding for myself was helping others reach their potential. How could I help someone else if I can't help myself? If you can change, so can the people you help. Your story can inspire others. Never forget that. It's important to address your challenges beforehand so you know what you're up against. It's even more vital to come up with a game plan for how you're going to battle these challenges. By having a plan, you'll be better prepared and stand a much better chance at beating the obstacles. I struggle with cravings, especially for sugary treats, so here's my plan to beat the craving. Some of these tips were taken from online articles that have been proven from experiments, and others are from my own experience or books that I've read. At the bottom, I've written some important things to understand about cravings. For example, I didn't know that cravings don't build intensity, they actually subside with time. That is really helpful information that again will help me beat the craving. Here I'm just adding a couple doodles to jazz up the page. I actually didn't doodle as much for this video just because my camera setup prevents me from writing in a comfortable position. Moving on, monthly charts. This first one that I've created is what I found to be the most useful. It's my January trigger tracker. I have a history of struggling with overeating, and I've recently discovered that my stress and productivity levels contribute to that. So I've numbered off the days and created bubbles to fill in. If I have a craving that day that is moderate, then I will color in half of the bubble. If it's severe, then I will fill in the entire bubble. If I don't overeat, then I won't fill in the bubble. This bubble filling key applies to my stress, craving, and overeating. As for productivity, if I was productive that day, then I put a check mark. If I wasn't, then I put an X. This helps me to see the bigger picture so I can better address my issue. So I don't make a weekly meal plan because I keep track of everything I eat in this palm-sized notebook. This notebook has done wonders for me, but I know it can be very helpful to know what you're going to eat beforehand. Again, having a game plan before you do something is very helpful and can be very motivating because you have set boundaries for yourself. So across, I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack with 5 boxes, Monday through Friday. And at the bottom, a little place to rate that week of eating. A workout schedule is also handy to keep you in check. I currently don't use this either because I'm healing a leg injury, but I know that if I was working out, I would like to have a place where I keep track of what workouts and stretches I'm doing. My last little chart that I think might help you guys is weight loss rewards. This can be adjusted to anything that you're going through. Maybe you're trying to stop eating junk food. For every 3 weeks you don't have any, treat yourself. This is an example of what a regular journal entry for me would look like. I always put the date, the day, and the week. Week 1 of my journey, week 2, etc. So every Sunday, I set a new goal for myself. I know this says Monday, but I just wanted to show you my weekly goal. So for week 1's goal, it is to not eat after 7 p.m. This may not seem like much, but these little changes add up. What I've also learned is that these small changes cause chain reactions in other aspects of your life. Next, I write how I did that day under current. Did I eat clean? Did I struggle with cravings? This day in specific, I noted about other changes in my life, like maintaining a clean room, being on time to events. I consider this all to be a part of living a healthier and better lifestyle. Important lessons I learned is kept under remember. I write all important information in red. In this book I'm reading, it says that you can't extinguish habits, but you can change them. So underneath, I have this habit loop diagram, and change occurs when you change the routine in the habit loop. I'm drawing another little doodle to remind me to drink more water because I think my water intake was a little low that day. Hey, why not even start a water tracker if you find that useful? After a journal entry, I usually like to recreate inspiring little doodles with quotes in my journal. I find this very therapeutic, and it makes me think more positively because I'm putting energy into something good for the soul. Writing these words out, sketching these images symbolizing these uplifting messages really gives my brain time to process and internalize these beliefs. I turn some chill music on and doodle at my desk under the starry nights. Inspiration. Tumblr drawings inspire me, so I go on Google and Pinterest and type these in. If you have no idea where to begin and like these images and charts I've drawn, head over to my Pinterest where I have folders of these that you can recreate, and from there, check the related images where it will lead you to more and more. 'Cause I swallowed the bubble gum. Oh, and these 7 years will be pretty dumb. Having a gratitude log, making lists of things that make you happy, recreating self-care checklists are all so good for the mental health. If you really struggle with confidence, being content with yourself, I recommend answering 1 prompt a day from my 30 Days of Self-Love questionnaire. So that's it for my health journal. I have a life journal, so if you're interested in seeing that, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I really hope that this inspired you.